Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 12 of the Anime Nerds podcast. It's just the three of us again. We're kind of needing more regular people on. So
If you wanna, you just say, "Can I join?" And be like,
yeah,
"Sure."
you can walk up and be like, "Hey, you guys open? Can I come in?" And I'll be like, "No." All right, get in. Get in here. We're gonna go talk about anime. It's like you know that Smash Bros meme where they show them in the car. Get in. We're going to Smash Bros.
Oh yeah.
It's just the three of us. Get it. We're talking about anime, and they're like mildly impressed, like, yeah, I guess.
The one I remember is it's the Hoenn starters. Get in, Gen 3 remakes confirmed.
I don't remember that. I just remember the memes when the Hoenn, when Gen 3 was getting a remake. It's like everyone was talking about the horns. The horns are back. Oh, the horns were too powerful. They made me cough my guts out. But yes, hello, this is not the Hoenn podcast or the Smash Bros podcast. This is indeed the Anime Nerds podcast. And we have, once again, three more questions about anime. We have a discussion, my dog just sneezed, and we have an anime battle, which is unfortunately the battle that Nigel wanted to join, but he could not. It is Yoruichi from Bleach versus Kakashi from Naruto. The students who teach some of the main characters super powerful techniques, and they're both arguably the
Uh,
coolest side characters.
we uh, we are like one of them isn't a teacher.
I mean, they do teach. They do teach.
Mentor?
But
Mentor. All right, we'll go with mentor. Two
although
mentors.
she's certainly not a teacher anymore.
Shut up. Don't you backtalk me. All right, we'll just.
Ryan,
Well, okay, fine. They're mentors. All right, they're the mentors that teach the heroes cool shit. And now we're
I
gonna
have the
make them
power.
fight. Anyway, we're gonna go to question number one. This is a pretty simple question. I thought it was a funny one. I thought of it walking my dog at one point. Who is the biggest bitch in anime? And you can take this in any form you want to. They can be like the baddest bitch ever, like this bitch is badass. You could say, oh, this person's a bit like a huge bitch, as in like it's a they're like horrible person, or a little bitch, as in like they're pathetic and weak. Any kind of bitch. Bitch is a very flexible word, is what I'm trying to get across. So, who wants to go first? Because I know my answer. And it should be obvious. But one of you guys go first if you want. I don't care.
I guess. Stupid updates. Shut up.
Being attacked by Microsoft.
Microsoft is like, no, you will not answer. Microsoft doesn't want you to watch anime. It wants you to continue paying for new computers every fucking year. We came out with Windows 11.5. It's like Windows 11 except slightly different. What's different? Now there's a home button. That was there before, but yeah, now it's sparkly. I don't know. Fine, I'll go first. You heathens.
Oh, thank you.
Mine's Mineta. Mine is Mineta from My Hero Academia. I took it in the way of little bitch. Now I know I talked about Tatsumi from Chaos Head, but I just did a review of Chaos Head, and I don't want to think about Chaos Head anymore. I'm gonna think about My Hero Academia, but unfortunately we're gonna think about one of the worst parts of My Hero Academia, which is Mineta, because Mineta's a little bitch. Let's face it. Nobody likes Mineta. You only like him if you think he's kind of funny, and even then, he takes it too far sometimes. Like way too far to uncomfortable levels. Like remember there was the episode in season 3 where they were doing their dorms and Mineta like sniffs the panties and you're like, ugh, that's creepy. But yeah, and not to mention season 1, when they're being attacked by the villains in the USJ, Mineta's practically useless. I mean, I know he throws the balls and they all get caught up and shit, but the thing is, they probably could have gotten away anyway without that. Cause like Froppy would have like lashed out, grabbed Midoriya, could have grabbed Mineta's useless bitch ass, and then hopped the fuck out of there. Cause the villains would still be like stuck in the water. The only difference is now they're captured, but they wouldn't have been much of an issue anyway, because like Froppy would be like, all right, now we're fucking out of here. Woo! So, not to mention,
Okay.
Mineta wears a fucking diaper.
Oh,
His costume is like when Mineta was designing his costume, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna add a diaper. And that
why? Why does this character?
exists
Yes.
because Japan. I don't know.
Oh,
I think he has a diaper because the mangaka knew like, yeah, this character's a little bitch. I'm gonna give him a fucking diaper. So yeah, we're going with Mineta, little bitch.
well then if you're going with him, then I'm gonna say, uh, yeah, I'm a Sakura from Naruto.
Ooh,
Yeah.
we're going with classics. All right. Why? You can't just say
Well,
the shit and not explain why.
well, one, she bullies like Naruto
Oh yeah, she did do that. She
a
kind of fucked
lot.
with his feelings.
And she also is like really obsessed with Sasuke, even though I don't think Sasuke even loves her. But I don't get why they even got together. It's just like, why did you get you get together? In fact, he even forgets it's like his own daughter. Like, how do you forget your own daughter?
Sasuke's a dick. My follow up answer would have been Sasuke because I did think Sasuke's a bitch, but you know whatever. But yeah, like
Eh,
fucking Sakura. Remember the one where she confessed to Naruto her love and it kind of fucked with Naruto's head? Like, wow, you bitch. Really? What the fuck are you doing? What a
yeah.
bitch. Yeah, I can agree with that. Sakura. I don't hate Sakura as much as a lot of other people do. Personally, I hate Sasuke more. But I can understand where you're coming from. So I can agree with the
No, I don't
bitch.
think
I
it's
can
that
agree with the
much.
bitchitude
Final
that
like
Sakura brings along in the table. The level of bitchness there is it's adequate enough.
and because I still like her, but she's just like annoying.
Oh, I,
So,
I mean,
so I just mean it that way.
oh, well, I think of it like she's kind of a bitch, but whatever. Nick,
Yes. For me,
So,
that fucking
that would
that
be
fucking awkward pause. Anyway, continue.
for me it would be Rei Miyamoto from High School. I've already
Oh, okay.
explained how much I hate this character so much.
Yeah,
Now,
you've talked about that.
all I'm gonna say is, despite Sean saying it could be this kind of bitch or that kind of bitch, this person is both.
She's every kind of bitch except for the badass bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So you're going with
just
the
go back
best
to
bitch of
like
both
episode
bitches.
3. Just go back to, I think it was like episode 3 where I discussed how much I hated this person.
Yeah. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, go to that episode of the podcast. It was either episode 3 or episode 4, and he went
And if
on
you
like a
think
5-minute tangent of why this character sucks.
and if you
So,
think this character has any redeeming qualities, never talk to me. We will never get along.
I mean, like I talked about how like anything she might bring, I feel like the other girl characters also have. Like if anyone wants to say, "Oh, she's hot," I'm like every character in the show.
That's the point of the female character. Show.
Right. But yeah, you if anyone wants to, I guess, hear his argument, just go to that episode and he went on like a 5 to 6 minute rant of why that character sucks. So go check that out. I believe because I know for every single podcast, I always put the timestamps for when we start a question. So you'll find the timestamp as well as the questions there in the description. Just like in this one, if you want to skip anything, even though you're already 10 minutes in, which is weird, but whatever. But yeah, for every episode, I think except for episode 2 and 1, because I couldn't find the files and I was too lazy. And one, I don't like episode 1. Episode 2 is the one where I think the podcast started to get better. So skip episode 1 and watch everyone. But yeah,
Yeah, clearly.
it was
It's like with any game series.
literally like the fucking first episode of the podcast was 28 minutes. The second episode was an hour and 4 minutes. A drastic difference in the amount of talking we did.
Clearly.
But whatever. All right, so that's the 3 bitches we got. But we're going on to another thing that's kind of bitch-like, I guess. I don't know if this was Matt who brought it up. It might have been. It might have been you who brought this up, and you might have forgotten. I don't know. But what's an anime you thought was going to be horrible, and then was great? And then the reverse. What was an anime you thought was going to be great, and then was horrible?
Well, guess I'll go first. Like the anime I thought that was gonna be bad, but then turned to be great was, well, okay, like technically, this does count since it did get like an anime. So I'm gonna say like a Thinking Wampa.
Oh, okay.
Plus, uh, 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 was it looked like it was what's gonna be like a classic like murder mystery of like who done it and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, one of these, huh? All right, but then it turned out to be great, and then I watched the anime. It was what I expected. It 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 it, it and like translate from game to anime since yeah, it's about as I expected.
I know the anime took a lot of liberties with some of the dialogue.
Yeah.
Have never played the game and I've never seen the anime, so I'm completely lost. I
Okay,
do know that
I'm
a
gonna
lot
see
of
if I
people
can.
have told me not to watch the anime though. And these are people who played the games. Like one of my friends is a big fan of the Danganronpa games and said, "Do not watch the animes." So,
The
but I don't
anime
know.
is not that bad, but it's just meh,
Okay.
basically. So take that as you will.
And then the reverse.
The reverse, we in Haruhi Suzumiya, which I thought was gonna be basically Mythbusters,
What?
wasn't.
Hold on, what? Did you say Mythbusters?
Did I thought it
What
was
the
gonna
fuck?
be
What the fuck kind of fucking message boards were you going through? Okay, Matt, I need to ask you, what is your blood alcohol level right now?
be gonna be them proving that like monsters are real, and stuff like that, like Bigfoot, vampires, and wizards, all that stuff. It like what I thought it was gonna be, but it wasn't. It was just super vague. It
Fucking
on
Mythbusters.
the characters and just never explained the more interesting one, which is the alien and freaking time traveler. Like, why? It's like, why not explain them? They were the most important ones, and yet they didn't. But yeah,
I've never seen the anime. I do know that there's a few of you have told me not to watch it. I do know one thing that I found associated with it. I don't know if this is an actual quote from the anime, but I found like a picture of the 2 main characters. I don't remember their names, but like uh no Harui, but Harui was like, if I was your wife, I'd poison your tea, and the guy was like, if you were my wife, I'd drink it. And I thought that was fucking genius.
Oh wow, Slow Club Trevor made that joke.
I thought that was fucking genius. I don't know if that's in the anime or not. If that is, someone tell me, and I'll be like, okay. But yeah, for me, an anime that I thought was gonna be horrible and then was great. A bit of context on this one. My answer is Attack on Titan, and the context is I don't like gory anime. I don't, because I feel like Japan, like with anime, it either goes to like this super adorable, like cutest thing you've ever seen, or like the most disgusting dismemberment, like fetish weird stuff that you've ever seen in your fucking life. Like, okay, gory games are different. I feel like it's like you usually like gory games tread on that level of badassness. Like with Mortal Kombat, you're like, oh, that was fucking awesome. It was disgusting, but it was awesome. But with like anime, it's like, look at this adorable girl. She has the most beautiful smile, and you're gonna love her. Episode 3, we're gonna blow her head up. What the fuck? What? Huh? What? Why would you do this to me?
Why would you? What?
Why would you do that? I feel like too often it treads into that territory for anime for gory. So like for Attack on Titan, I thought it was gonna be like that. So I was like I was kind of dreading it, and then I actually ended up kind of liking it. So, Attack on Titan is my answer for an anime I thought I wasn't gonna like at all, and then I actually did end up liking it. On the flip side, an anime that I thought I was gonna like but didn't like was All Noah Zero, an anime I've talked about before. I'm not gonna get too in depth in this because I have a review coming up, and it's gonna come out before Sentai Month, which is November. And if anyone doesn't know, Sentai Month is I'm gonna be reviewing one anime a week that has been licensed by Sentai Filmworks. They're an American company that licenses and distributes anime, and I'm hoping at some point they will actually sponsor the podcast. So I'm gonna reach out to them at some point. Fingers crossed, but who knows? But
Please tell them to bring more people.
yeah, sure. But
It's like, okay, listen. Please sponsor me and get like a bunch of people you don't like, but we can still talk with. Put them in a crate and just here's my address. See, it's a win-win situation.
I mean, I guess, but I'm not gonna get too in depth in this, but like, it was on Netflix, and I'm like, ooh, a mecha anime on Netflix, and Gurren Lagann is also on Netflix, and that's my favorite anime, so maybe I'll like this one, and I didn't. So that's the end of that. I go in more in depth on why I think the anime is bad in the review, which I've already recorded and will go up next month at the end of October. It's gonna be a good one, so make sure to look forward to that. I'm gonna make sure it's good by adding edits. I don't know, but I've already recorded it. But yeah, those are my answers. I'll Noah Zero and Attack on Titan. Both start with A. Correlation. The world's a scary place. Stay at home, kids. Don't go outside. That's
Stay inside. Become a shut-in.
That's the moral of the story. Don't go outside. You'll get hit by a car. What the fuck am I saying? Go, Nick. Go before I say something else stupid.
I want to say stupid things.
Then say stupid things. I'm not stopping you.
Okay, I'm
stopping myself.
I need to think. I need time to think to the stupid.
I thought that was always what you thought.
There's rapists and hippies. There you go.
That's the second episode in a row where you made fun of hippies.
Well, I'm trying to make it a thing. Well,
Boy, hold on. Fucking who? What are you like? Damn it, what's his name? It's either Mr. Torg or the guy from Portal 2 who hates hippies. I can't remember. It was some like no. It was fuck, the guy from TF2. Damn it, what's his name? Saxton Hale.
Yes, yeah.
Saxton Hale. He hates hippies. That was it. So you're fucking Saxton Hale.
Well, I mean, I outbeard him, obviously.
Did you grow your beard back, actually?
Yeah, I actually need to trim it.
Oh, okay. All right, but you need to answer, too.
Okay. I feel like this is going to be a coming out and exposed, fuck it, why not, answer. But something horrible that turned out, I won't say great, but anyway, it would be Monster Musume.
All right.
Like I said, I don't know why I watched the first season.
What anime?
The anime with monster girl titties. There's a horse girl, and people want to fuck it.
Watching that? No, I would never. No.
I actually don't recommend it. It's like, huh.
There's a spider girl.
It was weird. It was kind of like almost kind of like a drug trip. It was like
Was it a good
Like, it
drug
had its,
trip or a bad drug trip?
well, it wasn't bad.
All right. It wasn't the kind of one where you
I just
wake up and you find, I don't know. I was trying to make a tangent, but I couldn't think of one. So you go. Continue. I can't think
I
of any
just remember
tangents.
how like in it there's this organization that just shoots like monsters into like people's homes to like kind of integrate them better.
What the fuck?
And there's just well, yeah, that's how the whole thing works. Is like, they kind of get a monster.
Damn government trying to make me like these goddamn monster girls.
Yeah,
No.
I'm a
that's
Republican and
essentially the
I
plot.
hate people who don't look like me. I don't know. No.
Well, I mean that's essentially the plot.
Have monster, basically. Yay!
I mean,
it's a
I don't know, like
hold on.
the head of the organization I
Okay,
thought was
okay.
quite fun.
I can't tell if this is peak Japan or like liberalism.
Probably both.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll say both. Acceptance
I don't know. It's,
and monster titties.
it was
Instead
like
of
the
both.
head of the organization I thought was quite funny. Where
Oh,
like
okay.
he's making supper for everyone and they just stop by and he's like, what are you doing here? We're hungry, we want food.
That's a pretty fair answer. He's not lying. He's not
Like,
a
just,
lion.
like she just comes with like her whole like task force team and is, hey, he's like, what are you doing? Like, we're hungry. So I'm just supposed to make, and he's just like, oh, I'm supposed to make like 5 extra meals.
Yes.
Yes.
And then the reverse. We need your reverse.
Hmm.
What?
I haven't really seen it, but I hear that the Persona animes are quite bad, which sucks because
I've
I
heard
was like,
that Persona 5 isn't too good. I've heard Persona 4 is alright.
The Persona 4.
I heard the golden animation sucked. So.
I thought. Okay, never mind.
so we've got isn't good, sucks, and all right.
Yeah.
I think my point still stands because like you play the game, it's like this is actually really cool because it's really personality driven. A lot of the side objectives, and then you watch the anime where it's like, oh, now I can properly enjoy the character.
Meh.
Sucks.
Yeah, but that sucks.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
just
how?
One of the problems I heard with Persona 5, the
Wait,
animation,
yeah,
is its production value wasn't very
the
good.
anime.
One of the problems I heard with Persona 5, the animation, is that its production value wasn't very good. So it just kind of looked mediocre.
it
I mean,
did.
for today's standards. Like, if you were talking about, like, an anime from 10 years ago, it would have looked good. But, like, today, we have, like, shit like fucking crazy good animation and good production value. Unless you're Black Clover, in which case you have none of those. Okay, I'm not going to rag on Black Clover too much. But, yeah, I don't know. I have no experience at all with Persona, so I got nothing. For
Anyway.
once.
Time for the segue clap.
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Question 3. Beautiful. That's a beautiful transition. I wish I could edit better so I can have like this beautiful transition and have like me dancing. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. All right. Question number 3 is not bitchy at all, but have you ever connected with people over anime? And have you ever made any lasting friendships?
I haven't.
Fuck. Well, I have. You lonely fuck. No,
I'm
but
going to corner now.
But, okay, you can do that while Nick and I talk. What the big boys talk here? We're all so mean to Matt.
Well,
We're always so mean to you. Why are we always so mean to you? I don't know. But I actually have connected with people over anime. When I was in college, and I was in my dorm rooms, we would usually like talk and have fun over watching anime or talking about anime or playing anime games. And A lot of those guys I'm still pretty good friends with. So, not to mention, I've also talked to people over online who I met talking about anime, and I still talk with them. Um, and it's just like I love how like because anime's become such a huge thing. Usually, you'll find someone of your age group who's also into anime, and likely you've seen some of the same shows, so you can connect with that. And then you find out you might also have a lot of other things in common. So you make a good friendship, and then suddenly you're having sex. I don't know. That took a wild turn. It'll be like an anime. It's like
Suddenly,
you go to
you
convention.
realize.
Oh, hey, you're really cute. Now let's bang. What?
Suddenly, you
Kids,
realize,
that doesn't
hey,
happen. It doesn't
you're not an
happen.
asshole.
It
Okay.
doesn't happen. At least not usually. But anyway, yeah, I have made friends with over anime, so and it's been quite nice. I do think like
This
with anime and video
argument
games and movies and a lot of other media, it's pretty easy to make friends with
Oh yeah,
over
definitely.
similar tastes. I think so.
and just look at me.
Well, you don't go outside.
No, not true. I do go outside.
Okay, going outside to take a walk for 5 minutes doesn't count.
Gets the
Getting the
mail.
mail doesn't count.
Uh,
Oh wait, no, you know. Okay, like we're going back to being mean to Matt. All right, Nick, go before we get too harsh. Unless you want
Okay.
to continue being harsh, in which case we will. I mean,
For
what?
this question, honestly, no, not really. I
Oh,
mean, I talk about it and I kind of maintain friendships with anime, but normally I'm only introduced through game,
oh, okay.
real life, the scary real world.
As we said, kids, the real world is scary. It's clowns and rapists and Republicans out there.
Hippies.
Like how we. Okay,
Hippies.
but anyway, yeah. All right, so I guess I'm the only one who's ever made friends over anime. Cool. Glad I ruined this happy moment. Bastards.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure out of the three of us, you're the one that would actually go to message and stuff.
Go to what?
Message.
Oh no, I actually don't. I mean like no, I don't. I don't really go on any of those sites and shit. But anyway,
Really,
no,
like,
not
oh,
usually.
I'll go to like My Hero's Facebook page. Oh,
I
this guy
mean
looks
the
cool.
My Hero Facebook page, but I don't usually leave a comment.
Ah,
I mean like I'll
fair.
check out like I followed the stuff, but I don't usually like participate in like the conversations. Usually the conversations I have about anime are with friends I've already had, or sometimes I'll participate and then I'll make a friend that way.
Ah,
But not I don't usually participate in like the message boards and such. It's just like a lot of the friendships I've made have been strengthened or continued because of similar tastes, and one of those was definitely anime. Because like in my experience, like college is definitely the place where you find all that interest and stuff that you might not have liked before, and that was like definitely a time where I found like all the other people who liked anime.
well, I feel like an app that really does that well is
What?
an app that really does that well is a.
Oh yeah, right. You keep cutting out, but I know what you mean. It's Amino. I've heard of
Yeah,
that
yeah,
app.
yeah.
It has like the community stuff. But yeah, anyone interested? There's an app called Amino, which is a pretty good like community app where you can find like a lot of different like genre-based communities and have discussions based on current like opinions and such. And you can make friends, or you can not. You can just be an asshole, but yeah.
I just go on there. Uh, uh, uh,
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and move on to our discussion now. And this is a little similar to something we've talked about before, because before I've talked about dubs versus subs, but now I want to specifically talk about English dubs. Because I feel like I actually got into a conversation recently when I saw someone like saying like kind like sarcastically going like people who watch dubs are weird. And like or no, he said like sure you can watch dubs if you want to watch people horribly translate and bad act beloved anime. And I'm like, okay, we haven't had a really bad dub since like 2005.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like when everyone says like, "Oh, dubs are bad," they're thinking of like 80s or maybe 90s stuff. Even in the 90s, the Cowboy Bebop dub is fantastic. Come on, guys. Stop being dicks.
Yeah.
Love things. Everyone's always like obsessed with, "Oh my god, it's dubs or subs." It's like, let people watch what they want to fucking watch. Like, seriously. I know it's the internet and everyone loves to argue for the sake of hearing their own fucking voice, but like, come on, let people enjoy what they like, unless what they like is something bad. I'm not saying that in a way like, oh, you like Sword Art Online, that's bad. I mean something bad as in like, if you like child porn, then that's actually bad and you should not like that.
We just took a sharp right.
Okay, no, the thing is, I'm trying to say like, you can
Yeah,
like what
no,
you like as long as it's not destructive.
but like
That's what
it was just
I'm using an
ugh.
extreme to demonstrate a point.
Yeah, no, I
I
get what
mean,
you mean.
you
It's
can
just kind
also
of
say
like,
someone liking Sword Art Online is bad, but you shouldn't say it in the same way as someone liking something destructive, like slapping someone is their fetish. I don't know.
Uh,
Hey, people have some weird ass fetishes. We just talked about fetishes in the last episode. It was in
look
my
at the
head.
My Hero's Facebook page.
Oh fuck! Someone step on me. Actually, funny thing is, I just Nick, you missed Jackbox night last night, and we played Word Spud, and I swear to God, every single fucking phrase we made was "Step on me, Daddy."
Oh God, that
And then
sounds
ended
that
with
is
Daddy. The
horrible
next
as
one
it
was
does sound
Daddy Step
amazing.
on
oh,
Me, or
Uh,
me really like when Daddy steps on me. it, it was fucking hilarious. But
that sounds
anyway,
equally horrible and amazing.
I'm pretty sure no one screenshotted the fucking the the end part of it. But anyway, we're not talking about that. But just a small tangent for anyone who's curious, I guess. But I just feel like people are allowed to like, dubs or subs, and they shouldn't have to trash on what. I mean, we can say that certain dubs and subs are, um, I guess,
bad.
what we think are bad. Like opinionatedly bad.
It's like they want some subs. It's
Black
it's
Clover.
bad. So yeah.
Okay, if anyone doesn't know, the voice actor for Black Clover in the Japanese dub, well, the original dub is um bad. Okay, I'm gonna give you a
Oh, goodbye.
I'm going to give you. First, I was just doing an impression of Jeff Goldblum with a million uhs, but now I'm gonna give you a reenactment of a majority of Asta's voice in the Black Clover anime. Let me just step away from my computer for a bit.
This is
There you
why
go.
we
That's a
have some
majority of his
cringe bits.
dialogue. That's a majority of his dialogue. Just but in a really annoying Japanese yelly voice.
Sounds like furious quotation.
That's fucking the entirety of
Good
Asta.
idea.
He's just always yelling.
It's
So
like why? Why
subs
did they
can be
just turn
bad,
the
guys. Just like dubs can be bad. People can be bad. Lo and behold. I mean, people are like, the Japanese can't do it wrong. They're the ones who made it. And I'm like, okay, then I guess you've never seen any American show ever. Because there's a lot of people in American shows, even though he made it, can act bad. Because,
Yeah.
people suck and we all deserve to die. Where's that meteor? I mean, what? But anyway,
Even better. Where's my laser satellite?
I
Well,
don't
honestly,
I don't
I
understand the
think
reference, Matt. Nor do I want to. Go, Nick.
Planet destroying satellite.
Okay, Lex Luthor.
but anyway, I
Continue.
think some dubs can actually work in the favor of the anime. Like, for example,
Ghost Stories.
yes, ghost stories. But I was gonna say drifters for the non-comedic way, because spoilers. There's Joan of Arc comes in and she fights the main character. Now, for the sub, you just hear Japanese, but in the dub, unless I'm remembering this wrong, Don't think I am. She actually does have a French accent.
I think she
Uh,
might.
Yeah, people do have accents.
I mean,
Dub. It's like,
usually it works wrong. Like, whenever a dub tries to do like an Osaku accent, which is kind of like a southern-ish accent, it always comes out as bad. But I don't remember her accent in the Drifters dub being bad. I remember it being pretty good. So I don't know. Maybe I'm
yeah,
wrong.
like Joan of Arc. I think there was one of the villains was Russian. There was another villain that was Russian.
Maybe. I don't know.
Billy the Kid comes in and he's got that old Western
Yeah.
kind of accent. And
Yeah.
I think like, when you're trying to portray all these different personalities and accents and all these people from different time periods in history, that picking a universally spoken language fits it so well because you can be like, oh, this person's from here, so they could have this kind of accent instead of having a more exclusive dialect, which is very focused on how you pronounce things.
Yeah.
People start, not to sound racist, people do start sounding the same.
I did talk about this in an English dub video. One of the things that a lot of people like contribute like English dubs is kind of like a whitewashing thing. Because they're like, oh, well, these Japanese voice actors, and now they're English. And I'm like, okay, one, have you seen Japan? They're not exactly the realm of diversity. Like, Japan, they are a very business place, but they're also a very Japanese, as in, there's really no mixing at all. Like, they're all, they all look Japanese. There's no, like, it's very uncommon to find anyone with a different skin tone. Not to be racist, but that's just how they do things. And two, I don't have a second point. Fuck you, I like dubs.
I mean, you still got the subs.
Yeah, the subs aren't gone because the dubs
they haven't really lost their job. It's
And-
just
and-
like,
And
hey,
like,
we're gonna.
sorry.
I mean, like they haven't really lost their jobs or an opportunity or anything. They still got it. It's just like, hey, let's give this other person the opportunity as well.
I mean, a lot of like dub bashing comes from people who think dubs are just bad, but there's also a subsection of people out there who thinks that dubbed anime shouldn't exist. And I'm like, why? Like, okay, going back to what I said, Japan is a very business country, as in any chance that they can get to extend their business, they'll take, as long as it's a smart choice, because that's they don't make a stupid business choice. But saying, oh, we can have an entirely new country be part of our demographic. Why would you pass that up? That's a genius business proposition. Not to mention, fuck you, I like dubs. Boom, I bring it again. I don't know. I just think a lot of like anime fans are like salty virgins who are like, I don't want this because it's different. Because change.
Yeah, well, accept it because it's different.
Accept it, motherfucker. Just like shove like an English dictionary in their face. Accept it. It exists. Like,
You will
no,
take the power of the
senpai.
Oxford.
No, senpai. No, not Oxford.
Don't tell it.
Beat him to death with a dictionary. Where the fuck did we go with this?
Idea.
I don't know. I like it. I like English dubs. Okay, I think there's a lot of really good ones. And like whenever someone says like, "Oh, dubs are always bad," one of my go-to things is, you forget Christopher Sabat exists. I don't give a shit who you are. Christopher Sabat is a magical man.
Yeah.
He is one of the 10 gods that was graced upon us unworthy mortals, and he has chosen to live among us.
Just make a pantheon
Indeed.
of anime voice actors, and he's just like he's the Zeus of everyone.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Kyle A. Bear. Like he voices one of my he's fantastic, and he voices one of my favorite characters of all time. But Christopher Sabat, he's beautiful.
Okay, to make it more fitting, maybe he'll be like the Amaterasu.
Okay, but no, there's actually like a fucking ton of incredibly talented voice actors. Um, and one of the things I always go to is like whenever someone says dubs are bad, I'm like I just bring up a list of really good English dubbed anime, such as like Black Lagoon, My Hero Academia, Gurren Lagann, Cowboy Bebop. Like these are some really fucking good English dubbed anime. Steins Gate, another really good one. But yeah, grow up. There's good English dubs, and I love Funimation. Also, can we talk about how bad the some of the Japanese the Dragon Ball dubs are? Like, there's another dub of Dragon Ball. You guys ever heard of it?
Wait,
Oh,
But
which
no,
one?
yeah, no. There's a different English dub of Dragon Ball.
Oh, Kai?
No.
Oh.
There was the Ocean dub, which was another company. I don't know. It's okay. Just I'll probably put like a small snippet in the video, but basically, you know how this is basically how Goku sounds. I must go and stop this evil. It's like that's literally his tone of voice usually. What was it? They
So
called
generic.
they called
Oh.
Piccolo Green Man. I'm not making this shit up. Green Man.
Green Man, go with bold midgets and fight Widow Speak.
You need to, hold on. I'm gonna this I'm gonna
Go, Green Man, with bold midget to fight Widow's Peak.
Oh my. Oh
fuck
dear.
Widow Speak. Dragon Ball Z Ocean dub. Yeah, oh no, they call him Big Green.
Oh, I get it.
What is it? Let me see.
Because like in a bridge, Dende is Little Green.
Hold on.
I get
Look
it.
at this shit. Look at this. Listen to this shit.
It's Big Green!
Let that child alone.
Let that child alone. It's Big Green. Oh my god. That's the part I'm gonna put in there. But yeah, they call him Big Green.
Now get why Dende is called Little Green.
Yep.
Bridge series.
It's a joke. But yep, that sometimes English dubs can be hilariously bad. And sometimes they can be purposely hilariously bad, just like in Ghost Stories. Like, if anyone doesn't know the backstory behind Ghost Stories, welcome back. In the original Japanese version of Ghost Stories, the anime sold very poorly in Japan. So when it was being licensed over to America, they asked if, hey, can we dub this how we want to? And the creator gave them permission to do so. And then we got the official abridged, which was the official dub. One of my favorite lines. One of my favorite lines is when one of the monsters busts through a window and the girl's like, "God damn it, that was a pellet window. Those are expensive."
Wait, did he really say that?
Yes, and pellet windows are expensive. I can vouch for that.
Oh.
They're also very nice windows.
I also love how the one person is meant to be psychic, and it was just kind of like she seems normal, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?
She's a fucking devout, crazy Christian. Do you have? Oh, one of my favorites is in the library. And there's this slow, creepy shot over this over this statue, and in this stupid voice, it says, "Do you have any books about black people?" I remember when I first saw that, I was dying laughing, and I had to rewind it. I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah. It's
But if anyone wants a good time, have a few drinks, bring some friends over, and watch Ghost Stories in the English dub. It is fucking amazing. See, English dubbed anime can bring us together. And now you can go, Matt. Woo, Matt! Hello!
Do I need to get the bagpipes again?
Yes!
Shovel?
What do you need?
Because, Matt, you were going to say something.
No.
Oh, well, fuck you. We're going on an anime battle! Yeah.
Right.
I fucking start.
No, I didn't
Perfectly timed.
say Sensei from Naruto.
What the fuck?
And will it be? I think he's tackling with the
Oh,
fast, so I really can't use that. But what it was good. They're
oh
both
my
fast.
god!
So
All right, so
who will
is it gonna be black titty or is it gonna be white dick? I'm sorry. I was.
Why is it?
I like how you
why
started
is
my
it so much
sentence and
normal?
then I had to expel this evil from within me.
win?
Oh my god! But I'm gonna. Uh, all right. Okay, I'm good now. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this is Yoruichi by a very 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 tiny margin. Like I feel like Kakashi probably has like more variety. Um but he is, he copies like I don't think he can copy Yoruichi's flash step. Like cuz it's not a jutsu and such. He can't I don't think he can copy that technique. Not to mention he's already pretty fast anyway. But like since Yoruichi is also a lot older. Like she's seen a lot more than Kakashi has, who's pretty much immortal. No, not immortal, amortal. There's a big difference.
How? How is she
I,
be that?
I
How?
feel like well, I mean like Soul Reapers live for extendedly long periods of time. I
No,
actually don't remember if she's actually
avoiding
dead or not.
that.
And also she can turn into a cat, so she can probably like avoid some of his attacks. But
About
like with her
that.
flash step, I feel like she's a little bit faster. Her variety is probably not nearly as much as Kakashi. And
Yeah.
Kakashi does still have like a lot of experience, and I
That
feel
was
like
her sword.
he's probably stronger by a little bit than Yoruichi, but I feel like Yoruichi is also a little faster than Kakashi, but she also has the experience edge. So I'm gonna say by a very small margin, we're gonna go with I wanted to say I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go to Yoruichi. I'm not gonna make a joke.
Like
By a very small margin, I'm gonna say Yoruichi.
At least Soul Reaper
And
has
it's
a
not
weapon.
because she's hot. Not just because
I
she's
don't
hot.
see a weapon. So where was her weapon?
She has a sword.
Yeah, she has a
I don't.
Google. I had this open.
Go to Google.
Don't worry, Google has the answer
Tells
for
you
everything.
Google
a
always
weapon.
knows everything you want. It's your senpai. I'm now gonna go have a drink because I said senpai. Without unironically. All right. I'm gonna chug some. Be like, God damn it! I said senpai.
Weapon.
She just
It had-
every fucking Soul Reaper has a giant ass sword that's overcompensating. Except this time it's not because she doesn't have a dick.
Still, she doesn't have a weapon.
She has a sword.
About it.
She has two of her unique items are accessories which grant the user the power of flight. One being a long beige bone wand-like artifact with a small white bird-shaped skull with 4 protrusions similar to finger bones extending the back of the skull. By channeling, not
What?
pronouncing it, into the wand, it produces a tentacle which acts as a harness with a single bat-like wing manifest from the 4 bone protrusions, which act as one-handed hang glider. No skill or previous experience is required to use it.
Okay. What about a sword? I swear she had a sword.
It's. I remember reading earlier. It said she had knives, hidden boots.
Yeah, she has weapons.
How did she?
And I'm
fit
not
those
just
in
talking
her
about
suit?
her bomb ass body. I'm sorry. I'm actually sorry about that. I do think that Yoruichi probably like Kakashi doesn't usually carry a weapon either. Like he'll carry like the kunais and such, but he's not gonna carry like a big sword. Usually his tactic is hand to hand and his jutsu. The Chitori, I believe it was, the electric attack, right? That was Chitori?
What, boobs? Ugh.
No,
I
I'm
think
talking
so.
about Chitori, the electric attack. He's gonna use Thunderbolt on Yoruichi. It's gonna be not very effective.
But wait, she becomes a flying type.
But she's also a grass type for reasons. So.
All I want to say.
Sorry.
A good
Okay.
point.
So she's got small knives which she hides in her boots, launch them at a target with a swing of her leg. She's got a set of metal gloves and boots invented by, not pronouncing that, designed specifically to counter Rancor's pyro during hand-to-hand combat. So essentially, she's got armor for hand-to-hand combat.
Well, that's a big plus right there.
And she's also got razor wire.
Oh, okay. Like, one of the things with Kakashi, I feel like his huge variety in what he can do will throw Yoruichi off. Because, like, Soul Reapers don't usually have this huge variety of attacks. Usually they have, like, a signature attack, and the rest of it is sword fighting. So, like, with Kakashi's arsenal, it might throw her off. But with her extra speed and experience and weapons. Although Kakashi is also very tricky, too. Like, he probably has, like, a lot of smart tactics up his sleeve. I'm still going to say Yoruichi by a small margin.
Hey, Kakashi.
What?
I think he's saying Kakashi.
Okay. So you're going with the copycat ninja? I see his Discord thing going off, but I don't hear anything. I think Matt's broken again.
What? How is it broken? I am muting.
Hello.
Hello, my friend. Are you saying Kakashi or are you saying Yoruichi?
Hey,
I am
how is it
Colossus.
broken?
I am Colossus from Deadpool, the one that's actually Russian, because Colossus is Russian. I'm sorry, I just watched Deadpool too.
Banshee's Irish.
What the?
Anyway, who are you voting for?
Now?
Who gets your vote? Are you voting for the minority or are you voting for the minority? Because Japanese and black. Oh god, what? Oh, okay, so you're saying Kakashi. Okay. Why are you voting for Kakashi, though?
Broken. Is it just walking? How is it broken?
I don't know. It's just you constantly always cut off. You need to fix your internet, dude.
I have good internet.
I don't
How is
believe
it?
you.
Ah,
Why are you saying Kakashi?
cool.
Okay.
So yeah.
Can we go to someone with actual substance again? Nick.
I don't have substance.
Well,
Just dead silent.
just don't disappoint, motherfucker. Give me an answer. Come on, dude. Help me out here. Help a bro out. Help a bro. It's a reference to bo. Which is an anime. It's weird as fuck. You never heard of bo?
No, that sounds like a mouthful.
Well, basically, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the synopsis. Actually, no, I'm just gonna say that what the main character's power is. He can use his nose hair to fight people, and he has a yellow afro.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's
Really?
isn't it? Okay, we'll talk about that in another episode. But search it up. It's fucking weird. Bo. You just search
Okay,
Bobo and you'll see it.
The guy that fights his nose hair. Ugh.
It's like bo. Fuck bo.
Yeah,
Bo.
because I've seen him on
That's like pretty much how it is. It's some shit. Bo. It's fucking weird.
Sure hope this works.
Every day
There
we're
we
still
go.
further from God.
Gosh darn it, why did you post that?
Because it's true. But anyway, all right, Nick, who are you voting for? Are you voting for the minority, or are you voting for the minority? Are you voting for Yoruichi or Kakashi? My vote is still for Yoruichi because I feel like by a very small margin. Because they're both really tricky. They're both sly, but they can also be very serious when needed.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know, because yeah, like you said, they're both very deceitful, and like I feel like an advantage for your Yoruichi is her equipment. It's like, oh yeah, I can see that razor wire, the glider, and the knives. But I believe Kakashi's chakra, with it being like basically magic, could also, if used smart, which I think, of course, he's going to use it smart, could give him the advantage. So just this weird gray area. I'm trying to think.
Are you saying it can swing both ways?
I will say it can swing both ways.
All right, so essentially we have a tie.
Hi!
Yes, we have a tie. In the comments below, decide this battle. I don't know
Yes,
if you're
it is a
wondering. I
tie.
guess.
Unfortunately, no one wins. But
No one
hey,
wins. Everyone loses. We're all gonna die. Love someone while you can.
hey, maybe next time it won't be a tie. Who knows?
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, more screaming.
Just more screaming.
Ow! Ow! Fuck!
I was trying to force out a burp there, but
Dude, that fucking screech. Ugh, that hurt my ears. But anyway, I'm sorry to any headphone users out there. I apologize for Matt's autistic
Just
screeching.
I didn't
just
know I was
edit
that
in a
loud.
warning.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit in a warning. I'm sorry for Matt's autistic screeching. And I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry to anyone who was offended by that statement. But it's a joke among me and my friends. But I mean it in no ill regard. But anyway, thank you guys always. As always, if you have any suggestions for questions, discussions, or an anime battle, please say so in the comments below, or follow me on Twitter and say so there. Either message me or at me. Either way, it's fine. And if you want to join, you can either comment or again go on Twitter. My Twitter is on my YouTube page. You'll see it in the top right corner in links, as well as checking out other links I have, because I took out the shitty one that had my old YouTube channel when I was like 11. So, but also the links for Nick's and Matt's Twitter will also be in the description. Matt uses his, Nick doesn't. Because Nick hasn't used his since March.
Well, I mean, like,
You haven't used yours since March, bitch. But anyway,
I find it I use it more for like checking up on what one's doing.
I guess. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I'll respond to your thing.
sure. But anyway, that was it for today, I suppose. And we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye. Please join.
Bye.
We're
Oh,
very
Please,
lonely.
someone love us.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z. Da, 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 da.
Very lonely.
Beautiful. Just leave the fucking call like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck you.
Fuck you guys, I'm out. Bye, everyone!
Yeah, see you.
Again!
Next time I'll get the mic fixed or something.
Alright.
This joke is getting old.
Yeah. It's like that. No. Bye. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of my.